What's going on, Diggletdreams? Mathers here with week 11 of the Delta Battle League. Today we are going up against my good friend Aeriodon, coach of the Tampa Bay Duskulleers and commissioner of the Delta Battle League. He's the one who started it all, and he's the guy who runs it all. So make sure to go check out his channel, Aeriodon Gaming. The link will be in the description down below. And while we're on the note, I think the Greater Smoke Gun Race, which is my collab Showdown Live series with Aeridon, should be getting up and running within the next week or two because his computer's finally working. But anyway, we got a team here. Let me go over it. Biggest threat on Aeridon's team is, of course, that giant looming threat, Mega Metagross. So I am packing a couple counters to that. Not counters, but a couple checks to it. First one is Hippodon. Earthquake and Slack Off basically let me take it on fairly well. Of course, I am fearing the Grass Knot because I know Metagross is known to sometimes run Grass Knot specifically for Hippodons. I thought about running Special Defense Investment, but I decided against it ultimately. Because I also have my Blizzard here, which can also take on the Metagross fairly well. I don't think Metagross doesn't get Fire Punch, right? Now I'm nervous. Alright, can't learn Fire Punch. I didn't think so, but now it's confirmed. So Buizels should be able to take any hit relatively well as being able to roost, be able to hit with U-turn, and I'm also bringing Defog just because I don't want to have to deal with hazards. I do have Stealth Rocks on here, but I'm hoping I can kind of work around it. Alright, then we have a Heliolisk, Choice Scarf Heliolisk, which outspeeds everything on his team, barring some Choice Scarfers. But mainly it outspeeds Mega Metagross. I know I'm keep harping on Mega Metagross, but if I'd be so surprised. I'm not putting it past anybody to run weird Scarfers in this league format, but it should outspeed non-Choice Scarf Weavile, which is a big threat on his side. Also running Grass Knot specifically for the Rotom, because this thing pretty much takes on Rotom. It eats up Hydro Pumps and Volt Switches, and of course then Grass Knot's just be able to hit it a little harder. So I enjoyed that, because Rotom is kind of a big threat to my team, and I just wanted to have it here ready to go. Ricochet, Rotom Wash, if I wasn't clear. Anyway, Ricochet decided to run the Lychee Berry Ricochet because Unburden Ricochet will completely outspeed his whole team, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Even like a Choice Scarf should outspeed even a Choice Scarf Pokemon. But I'm going with Sub, High Jump Kick, Acrobatics, and Taunt. The Lychee Berry just to get that attack boost, followed by Unburden to be at ×2 speed, +1 attack, and just Shrek with Acrobatics and High Jump Kick. Ricochet is a powerhouse, and I'm hoping he does not let me down today. Up next we have Incredible, the Assault Vest Zoomerl, because I noticed on his team the only real threat to water types is his Rotom. He doesn't have a grass type, and he doesn't have any other electric type besides Rotom. So I figure Incredible should be able to put in some work. Should be able to take a hit, especially with Assault Vest, and be able to hit with all these moves. I could even bluff the Choice Band at some point if I need to. I think it might work really well. It might work out well for me if I can hit him, if I can pretend to lock myself into Waterfall and then finish it with an Aqua Jet. I think that would work really well if I'm able to pull that off. And finally, coming in the end here, we have Ludicrous, the Ludicolo, Life Orb, Swift Swim, and Rain Dance. Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, Ice Beam, and basically wanted this thing on the team because Heliolisk was my only special attacker up till this point. I needed another special attacker, and I think this thing can put in a lot of work. It has Ice Beam for his Gliscor, his Salamence, Giga Drain for Keldeo, Hydro Pump for Metagross, and other stuff like that. And with the Swift Swim, Rain Dance up, it should outspeed pretty much everything. And the Rain Dance also helps out Incredible by making its water stab more powerful. Also helps with Heliolisk, making the dry skin healing better, and also Blizzard gets that fire resist with the running up as well, so should be good. Also, we're not running Sandstream Hippodon because I don't want Sand Up, because I don't want it damaging my own team. Despite Blizzard getting the advantage from it, I don't want it to take the extra damage on the rest of my team, so I'm just running Sand Force instead of Sandstream. And we'll be right back with the battle. What's up, Dreamers? We're back with the battle versus Aeriodon. And we see a very threatening team indeed. He's got the Mega Metagross, the Salamence, Rotom Wash, Crobat, Snorlax, and Weavile. OG Hypnotoad is here. So cool thing is Salamence doesn't get like Ice Beam or something. These are like special spec Salamence, I don't know. He does have a relatively small amount of special attackers. And his Rotom being the only one, unless he's also running special Salamence like I was just talking about. But it's maybe that's like a theme throughout the league, since I had that same issue. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Ridiculous can just crush everything. Honestly, just gotta get rid of that Snorlax, and it's pretty much a win for me. Hawlucha also helps out a lot. Also need to be aware of the Crobat, obviously, because that can take out my Hawlucha and my Ludicolo. Fortunately, my Blizzard should be able to take that thing on, and as long as it's not Scarf, my Heliolisk should be able to take it on as well. Of course, that Metagross always an issue, always an issue. Alright, let's lead Hippo. That was pretty obvious. What are the chances he goes right for Hydro Pump? I can't really risk it. Rotom is kind of a threat. Can't really risk him going for like Will-O-Wisp. Going for Heliolisk is just my safest play of all. If I were him, I'd probably Volt Switch. But I can't really risk him going for Hydro Pump. Alright, good. That was too close. Cool thing is he does not have a ground type, he doesn't have an electric immunity, and it means my Volt Switch will be free. Do I even want to Volt Switch, actually? Yeah, honestly, let's just Thunderbolt. Let's just Thunderbolt, because I don't want him getting a slow switch or something. As he goes into his Snorlax, we're doing a clean 25%, which is pretty solid, but it does reveal the leftovers too. Alright. I feel like I'm going to be relying on Scizor a lot here. What are the chances he's immunity over Thick Fat? What are the chances he goes for Curse right here, or if he just goes for Body Slam, or if he goes for a fighting type move? You never know with Snorlax. It's always something. Alright, I'm gonna just get my Stealth Rocks up. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Alright, we're able to eat that up. Probably revealing our physically defensive spread right now. I don't know what he was predicting the Hawlucha to come in there? I don't know. But I'm just going to get the Stealth Rocks up. It's going to do some damage to the Weavile and the Crobat. The Crobat could have Defog. Also the Salamence could have Defog, but Salamence and Crobat are both going to be taking a good amount of damage from that. From the Stealth Rocks, I mean. Now, should I predict him to predict the Heliolisk right now? Is it worth it? Is Toxicking this worth the chance of getting Hydro Pumped? Yes. Alright, we get burned, which is not... So it begins. Oh, man. I hate when you get... When you make a play like that and you don't get rewarded. That's Pokemon. Alright, now I'm going to go Heliolisk. Because I feel like he might Hydro Pump here, seeing that I stayed in. Alright, he pulls a double into his Metagross, which is fine, because I can get some damage off on that. I can get a Volt Switch off. I know I can take a Bullet Punch, it is resisted. So I am just going to Volt Switch right here. No problem at all. I don't know why he pulled a double there. Kind of like everything on my team kind of takes on his Metagross, which is really nice for me, but really bad for his Metagross, yeah, honestly. Like everything except the Azumarill, everything resists one of his stabs. And then he can actually hit him pretty hard too, so that's not really prepared for Metagross. Cool thing is, since he's not Mega Evolved yet, I'm not going to reveal the Choice Scarf. He could calc the damage and find out that I'm not Specs or something. But we will see. We will see. Volt Switch is going to be good damage on this thing. Or if he wants to switch, I'll get damage and initiative, which I'm happy about. He might even want to just save this thing. He might not want the damage on it, and that's fine by me. That is a-okay. I just want him to do something. Yeah, I don't know what he was predicting making that double. Because honestly, his Rotom was in a pretty solid position to either Hydro Pump or just go for Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch. It was a pretty safe bet that my Hippowdon wasn't going to stay in 2 turns in a row. And even if I did stay in, going to Metagross wasn't really a good idea. Alright, he does pull a double into his Snorlax. So I get a Volt Switch crit. Nice. And I think it's time to just go Ricochet. Potentially. Yeah, I think I'm okay going Ricochet. It'll bait in the Crobat. That'll have to take Stealth Rocks. And after that I can just go Blizzard pretty easily. I could honestly sub, but no, I don't think it's time to sub up. He might even fear the sub right here, which is why I'm just going to go for High Jump Kick. Just damage is nice right now. I don't need to go for game yet. He brought that specifically for this. Son of a gun. Alright. Alright. See you. That is so annoying. So Zen Headbutt, Protect. What else? Curse, Body Slam? I don't know. What did he bring Zen Headbutt for? Because he's not going to be able to hit my Hawlucha or my Emboar with the Zen Headbutt without taking a hit from both of those Pokemon. And now he's deciding if he wants to stay in predicting the sub or switch into Crobat and take the Stealth Rocks. It does decide to switch into Crobat as I go for the substitute. Is that my Lychee Berry has not quite activated yet, unfortunately. But I'm just going to go for Acrobatics. If he goes for Defog, that'd be kind of a mistake on his part, seeing that I'm behind a sub. But if he goes for Brave Bird, I should be able to get a good amount of damage on this thing, and also kind of gauge if it's maybe a bulky spread or an offensive spread. Alright, he does go Infiltrator! Oh my god! Shoot. Alright, 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 alright. He's not staying in. Alright, so my Hawlucha was very poorly played on my part, I will say that. I never even think about Infiltrator as a possibility. And I'm thinking that he could have Heat Wave. He could have Heat Wave, but I really can't. Alright, cool. He doesn't have Heat Wave, and I'm able to get a U-turn off on the Rotom, which is going to be doing a nice amount of damage. Heck yes. Now, do I want to go into Ludicrous and just start sweeping? Or... my only plays are really Heliolisk or Ludicrous. Alright, I think I go Heliolisk and just click Thunderbolt. It might just KO just based on how much that U-turn did. Just maybe. It'll also put a good amount of damage in on the rest of his team. Potentially to a KO the Snorlax. He's got Protect on everything. What is this? Why do you have Protect on 2 things? I bet he has Protect on one of his other things too. I wanted to make sure he didn't think I actually meant like stop, like something's wrong. But we are able to... ooh, it might be a roll to a KO here. But we're going to take that chance. Oh, this is going to be a long match, guys. It's going to be a long one. If only I had I probably put the wrong HP in my Hawlucha. The one time in the, like 10 years that I did put the wrong HP in my Hawlucha. So that's why I didn't get my Leech Berry unburdened. Ugh. Oh my god. Such a fool. Fool of a toque. Now I'm just in a weird position because the Thunderbolt won't KO and I don't want to take damage on my Heliolisk. And I don't really want to switch anything else in on a potential Body Slam to get paralyzed. But I guess Scizor is the one. Ooh. Oh, Aeridon, you know how to push my buttons. If his Zen Head was his only offensive move, I will be very confused. Like if he has Rest Talk with just Zen Headbutt and Protect, that'd be very odd. But he actually pulls a double there into his Crobat. That is okay by me. A-okay. What are the chances this is Choice Scarf? Because he hasn't shown any other moves. What do you think? An Aqua Jet will KO. Time to bring up the calcs, because I'm done. Azumarill, Solvest versus Crobat. Support, well, I don't know. Aqua Jet is doing 24, and it's at 45, so that's probably not what's happening. Let's check the Brave Bird one. Aqua Jet's still not doing enough. How much is Brave Bird doing to a Heliolisk? Alright, doing it anyway, because I need to. Gonna go for a Volt Switch. It'll KO this. Oh, he shows the Black Sludge, so we do outspeed. Alright, he's not Choice Scarf. I probably noticed that that has happened already, and I just didn't notice. As he once again goes into this monster. But this is my opportunity I've been waiting for. I can bring in my Azumarill here. And I should just be able to click Play Rough. Might want to click Waterfall though, just to hit that Metagross a little harder if he does decide to bring it in. But he could also bring in the Rotom. I think Waterfall is my best play. So I don't think he's burned to turn to sleep yet. Yeah. Yeah, he's rested and then he didn't stay in. So he still has 2 more turns of sleep. As he does go Metagross, so fortunately I did not go for the Play Rough, and I'm able to hit him with a super strong Waterfall. Holy crap. Let's get the calcs open again just to see if that Aqua Jet might KO. Or X-Wing. I don't think he's running HP investment. But Aqua Jet isn't going to KO either way. But that is damage that he has to take. Metagross does not get recovery. So I'm going to go Hip Hop because Hip Hop is the one that can take a hit and is also... There's the Grass Knot. I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. We're down 4-6, but we're still in this. We are still in this. Heliolisk should be able to come in. I'm not Life Orb though, so I need to change that. Volt Switch has a chance to KO, but I could just click Thunderbolt. You might have Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is not doing that much. I knew he'd have Grass Knot just for that Hippodon. Thing is, this probably reveals the Scarf, but I think that's probably what he's been guessing so far. And he still hasn't burned a turn of sleep, so I'm pretty comfortable if he does go Snorlax. I get 2 more hits. don't think I'm doing enough to 2-hit KO though. Sapsiper Azumarill is honestly like the benefit you get from being immune to grass is vastly outweighed by the benefit of huge power. But I know that was a joke, so it never should ever cross your mind, Aeridon. But I think I just go yeah, I think I just click Waterfall here. Maybe Play Rough. Yeah, I can click Play Rough because if he goes Metagross, then I should be able to KO with Aqua Jet. Sapsiper would be extremely Heat of Vahida. I'm still bluffing the band, I believe. I didn't switch moves at all. And I think he might even go Rotom here just to predict the Waterfall. And I would love to hit that thing with a nice Play Rough. I think Azumarill just gets a kill here, potentially. So the Snorlax has burned 1 turn of sleep. Still has 1 more turn to burn, so it's not waking up this turn. And if he stays in, I'm pretty sure he dies to the Play Rough anyway. He doesn't die, he gets KO'd. And anything else that comes in, the Weavile will go down, the Salamence will go down, the Metagross will go down to a Play Rough Aqua Jet combo. I hope the Rotom will go down, and I think the Crobat will go down to the same thing as the Metagross Play Rough Aqua Jet combo. Especially with the rocks up. The rocks are really helping me right now. Azumarill. Thick fat Azumarill. Ooh, he actually lives. But that's fine because he stays asleep and I just get to click Play Rough again. Because I do have speed, so even if he wants to protect or something like that, doesn't matter. I just get a kill. If he still thinks I'm banded, he could switch here. But I don't think that's a good play. So alright, we're able to take out the Snorlax. And we'll see what he goes into now. I think he's got to go Rotom. I think that's the only thing. It's either Rotom or Metagross. And fortunately I do have switch-ins to both of those, as well as the Crobat if he does have like cross poison on that or something. But full health Azumarill is really threatening to his team right now. It really is overall, but like especially right now, with his Metagross as weak as it is. As he does go Metagross. Let's put this in the calc. Solvest Azumarill. Then Headbutt is doing a lot. Grass Knot is not doing much at all because of how little it, what's his name? Azumarill weighs. Let's see, Meteor Mash though. Meteor Mash. So he's not KOing me at all. Question is, do I want to take that much damage on my Azumarill? I don't think I do, because Azumarill takes on his Salamence and his Weavile. And I think Scizor is a pretty safe switch. Was that Hidden Power Fire? I hope not, because if that was Hidden Power Fire and it didn't even 2-hit KO, that is so sad. But what else is This is the only thing that I'm weak to, right? Oh wait, Books of Steel. What the hell am I saying? Yeah, Fire. That has to be HP Fire because there's nothing else that is super effective. That's so weird. Anyway, let's put in... Pretty sure a U-turn will KO. But let's check. Mega Scizor. I am a Defog. That is crazy that that did 0. Alright, we take out the Mega Metagross. And I think we're just gonna go Heliolisk. It's unfortunate that our Scizor is at that much damage, but I don't know how much we need it right now. Now that the Metagross is gone, and we know that the Crobat is not Choice Scarf. If the Weavile is Choice Scarf, I swear to goodness. Weavile's a threat. I don't think it's Scarf just because he hasn't gone into it yet, though. I feel like he might be Rotom. His Rotom might be... No, it's Recycle for Will-O-Wisp. Might be Salamence. Could be Salamence. Could be Salamence. That was crazy, though. Taking that Hidden Power Fire. I only did 42. That's why you don't run especially offensive Mega Metagross. You run Grass Knot for the Hippowdon and that's it. You invest everything else into attack. So we have managed to even the score here, despite my Scizor being relatively low. He does have his Rotom is at 71, his Crobat's at 52. Gonna be even lower with the rocks. And my Ludicolo and my Azumarill and my Heliolisk are all full health. He decides to go Cloverfield here, which is his Salamence. And I think it could be Choice Scarf. It could be Choice Scarf. I'm nervous about it. I don't want to take an Outrage. I don't want Incredible taking any kind of hit either. And honestly, Scizor is still really useful even at a low amount of health, because you can Bullet Punch, KO, probably KO the Crobat and the Weavile. Though I might be in Ice Shard range, so who knows. Crobat. I believe he's Brave Bat. That's what it seems like. I think that KO's after Rocks. Yeah, that definitely KO's after Rocks. Weavile. Ice Shard is doing 6. Holy crap. Alright, I think it's my best play is to just Volt Switch then. Maybe Thunderbolt, honestly. Let me just figure out if Ludicolo can take a hit from Ludicolo. Let's see how Ludicolo does versus Rotom Wash. That's what I want to find out. Rotom Wash. Why are all these doubles? What is this? Giga Drain does, oh my god, it does literally too much. And Thunderbolt is doing 9. What? Let's make sure that this is level 50. Okay, this is level 50. What the heck? Rotom. Wash. Let's just use this one. Giga still, ooh, good chance to KO, but not that great. But should be able to take a Thunderbolt. 252, and we'll just put Thunderbolt in here anyway, just to check. So even if he's max special attack, Thunderbolt is not gonna do over half. So we should be good. Yeah, and he's not even at full. So I think my best play is just Thunderbolt, as we just missed out on KOing this thing. Is that in range though? Oh, if he's Scarf. Oh, it doesn't matter. You just dance. Bull Punch is 22. Oof. Didn't matter. We don't see an item. Alright, time for Ludicolo to come in. I feel like he's Scarfed. Or choiced in some fashion. Because he hasn't shown an item. He could be Lomberry, that would be really annoying. But we're gonna Rain Dance here. So I Rain Dance, then that pretty much guarantees me a KO here in the next turn if I Rain Dance. And if he is locked into Earthquake, then he won't be able to do much damage to me at all. Come on. Come on, please. This is the play of the game, I think, right here. Might have actually been better to go Azumarill, because even if he's not locked into Earthquake, the chances, if he can't go for Outrage, if he has like Fire Blast or something, Azumarill can take all those hits and can tank an Earthquake probably. And if I just click Play Rough here, then it pretty much guarantees me a KO. But I think if he is locked into Earthquake, this is my best play. So I think he's locked into Earthquake. That is what I'm predicting. He is trying to decide to switch into. Cool thing is, I should only have to land one Hydro Pump on the Weavile to win if he switches. Yeah, looks like I'll have to land a Hydro. As he is locked in Earthquake, he does get a crit. But we are going to be able to get some KOs here as the Salamence is going to go down. We're still out of range of Ice Shard. But he's like Choice Banded. Alright, we're still out of range of Choice Banded Ice Shard if he decides to bring that in here. We just have to land a Hydro Pump, that's all. Do we have to land a Hydro Pump? Diggletdreams is not doing enough for the rocks, so... My heart is racing. This is intense. We KO the Rotom with the Giga Drain. We outspeed and KO the Crobat with an Ice Beam. I'm 100% sure we KO. Even like a bulky Crobat. Yeah. So we get one more kill here. If he sacks his Rotom here, we might be able to win with Scizor. So, even if Ludicrous can't pull off the win right now, as long as he goes Rotom right here. But I wouldn't go Rotom if I was him. This is an intense match. This is 2 intense weeks versus 2 of my good friends, Marinock and Aeriodon. Also, this is a really important match for both teams because we are 5-5 going into this match. So whoever, depending on the outcome of this match, one of us will be positive with wins, one of us will be negative. And he's going to protect right here, but I don't care. I'm just going for Giga Drain. It'll KO this thing. Even if he protects and gets the leftovers, I still have a couple more turns of rain. Yeah, there's the protect. There's the Giga Drain. Even with the leftovers there, I still have 2 more turns. And actually with the Giga Drain, I'm going to get way more health. He goes for the double protect. Alright, nice. If he had gotten that double protect, I would have been pretty upset. But we get a good amount of health there. And I think Scizor should be able to clean up even if my Ludicrous goes down. Because Ice Shard shouldn't do enough to KO for my, even though I'm really low. I'm at 12, it's doing like max 9. So I should be able to just KO the Weavile even after the Ice Shard. And also, Azumarill should be able to take on the Weavile, no problem. We'll see how Azumarill does versus Crobat. Aqua just doing 20. Has a chance to KO after Rocks. He was Black Sludge. Let's see. Let's put offensive set in. So, Aqua definitely KOs an offensive one. So it looks pretty good for us right now, honestly. It looks really good. Scizor and Azumarill both have chances of finishing the game off, as does my Ludicolo. Would love it if he goes Crobat right here. Alright, no, he makes the better play, goes into his Weavile. Not necessarily the better play, though, because it basically means I either miss his Hydro Pump or not. And he might have Protect. If he has Protect, I'm going to be upset. He's Fake Out. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see you, big dog. I don't need to try to save my Ludicolo. That would be choking if I like switched out or something. So I'm letting his thing KO me. That was a pretty good Fake Out. That was a really, really good Fake Out. But I believe Scizor should be able to just come in here. I'm nervous. Where's my spread? Is my spread specially defensive? I did go specially defensive, didn't I? Oh god. Oh god. This might be bad. It still doesn't do that much, really? Alright, you still shouldn't KO with Ice Shard, despite that I'm not invested. Yeah, those Protects were pretty annoying. I knew they were coming, though. I was prepared for them the second time around. Alright, we live the Ice Shard, and the Bullet Punch takes out the Weavile. Alright, and then we just click Bullet Punch versus this thing, and then Aqua Jet for the victory. We might even just get the victory right here. Ah, Scizor pulling through. GG. Well played. That was awesome. Oh, holy crap. Guys, if you enjoyed this match, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to go check out Aeriodon. His channel link will be in the description. Boston Buizels finally with a positive 6-5 record. Other than that, though, guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.